Quercus Cork Oak. Not a native tree in our area. They do seem to do fairly well. It's an interesting tree. This tree isn't near as thick as it should be. There's a lot of upper canopy dieback, and it's in an area that has been landscaped, and there's a house here, but it's an old house, so I'm guessing that the tree was probably planted back when the house was put in. It's a big tree. It's probably, I don't know, 4 feet across at the base. And what's really interesting about this tree is this is the tree that they harvest the bark on this tree to make corks out of. And in some parts of the world, they harvest the bark about every 9 to 10 years, and they slice it all the way off. And amazingly, it grows back, which is kind of a shame when you look at how beautiful the bark is on this really old, convoluted trunk. I mean, look at that. That is just amazing. You know, to harvest it for corks and utilitarian things just seems, I don't know, sad. It's just a magnificent tree. We're going to work on it today. There's bits of deadwood throughout. It's kind of just a picky job, you know, getting all the bits of dieback up and through here. So it's not a lot of work, but it's going to take a lot of time to get to each of these areas. This is a fun tree to climb because the grip on the bark is quite quite magnificent. I mean, you've even got handholds in the bark, and it's strong. So it's almost like going rock climbing. There's something going on in there. Well, this is going to be fun. So I got up in the tree and I noticed there were a lot of dead branches. And one of the things I noticed was squirrel damage. The squirrels were chewing the bark off. There were a number of fairly good-sized limbs that were completely dead, but lots of little outside limbs everywhere. And the primary cause were these darn squirrels. And there was a couple of squirrels' nests up there. You know, squirrels are fun to look at, but they can also be highly damaging to certain types of trees. This was interesting. I thought this was a fungal bracket of some sort, but clearly it's a damaged area. Maybe that's where the squirrels were chewing, and it just kind of has started healing itself or growing some new cambium tissue. There's where you can see the squirrels were chewing.